Number 7. Okay, people, I would say this. I mean, if I could get all these as number 1, most important, I would, but we have to do some kind of categorized system here. I would say for me, especially someone with dry hair, moisturize and nourish. Please do moisturize and nourish your hair, especially when it comes to locks. My hair is quite thin. I have a lot of hair, but it's thin in texture, or it's fine, I should say. Thick hair, but it's fine. And I find my hair gets very dry, and especially how I like to overcolor my hair and how I used to when I had before the locks. My hair would break, just break off, and I'm thinking, why? I'm not doing anything, you know, I'm not overdoing it, but really and truly, I was underdoing it. I wasn't doing enough to look after my hair. I wasn't moisturizing it the way it was supposed to be moisturized. I wasn't giving back that nourishment to my hair, and so it got dry and it got brittle and it broke. I do some really simple things right now with my hair. Right, so what I do with this is I put 1 point vegetable glycerine, 3 parts water, and I just spritz my hair, spray, 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 and not too much to douse it and make it, you know, soaking wet, because it is water at the end of the day, but I, you know, put enough to nourish the hair. Number 8, do not use grease or wax to twist your locks. I mean, if you insist on using wax, fine. I'm pretty sure if it works for you, then it works for you. But if too much is used in the hair, especially if the hair is wet, what can happen is it holds onto the hair, and because it's like petroleum jelly, it is waterproof. Water cannot get into the lock, and the same as water cannot get out. So once the water inside the lock is lodged in there, and the wax then creates a protective barrier around the lock, or an aggressive barrier around the lock, the water then turns to mold, or it molds the hair and it rots it as well. So your hair rots from the inside out, and you know, you find that when you wash your hair it goes like a grey colour. That means there's a lot of grease build up. I know some people have used this, what is this, Dr. Bronner's magic soap, but it needs to be heavily diluted. I prefer to just use this on my makeup brushes. I also use Orbi Organics Tea Tree Shampoo. It's for oily hair, so it takes out loads of grease, and this works a treat. Find something, if not an oil, find something as lightweight as possible that has a very low melting point and melts in your hand instantly, because the build-up in your hair is going to create an even bigger mess to get out than it did to put in. For example, organic root stimulator olive oil. Yeah, it may smell lovely and it may make your hair soft, but oh my goodness, the dirt this stuff attracts into your locks, to get out is madness. It's crazy, it's hard, and I'd rather not do it. So if anything, avoid, not saying it's not a good cream. For natural hair, it's amazing, like natural loose hair, but for locks, no, no, no. So do not use greases or waxes. Is that even a word? Do not use grease or wax in your locks. No. Number 9. Right, there was a video on this before, but please do use a silk headscarf to tie your hair down. Prevention is better than cure. I would prefer you to use a silk headscarf, only because there will be no friction and rubbing on your hair, and also the silk or satin will not absorb the oil from your hair the same way the cotton one does. However, if you do not have a silk or satin headscarf, then the cotton one will suffice until you get down to the hair shop and get you one. It is only £3. And number 10, my final, do not over twist your locks. Do not retwist your hair more than once every 4 to 5 weeks. I advise my clients to twist once every 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes every 8 weeks, depending on how, if they've had their hair in a style, or if they just prefer to have that kind of worn-in look a bit, then fine. But anything more than once every 4 weeks is a big, big no. The only time I may retwist before then is if my clients, or if you have somewhere that you want to go, somewhere you're going out for an evening or something, I would usually retwist the first 1 or 2 rows just to give it that neatened up look, and maybe 1 row at the back, and leave everything else in the middle. Don't do anything else, because over twisting your hair will break it. It will thin out your roots, it will apply pressure and weight onto them, and it will just break off in your hands. So keep your hands out. So there you have it, guys, my top 10 do's and don'ts for lock hair. There are some things in there you can apply for natural hair too, but for the most part this is about lock care. If you can think of any more questions or any more possible do's and don'ts that I can put in there, I can compile another list of another top 10 and we can put that all together, because knowledge is power. So I want you guys to be fully knowledgeable about your locks and what is good for them, what isn't, what is a myth, what is truth, and help you on a very healthy lock journey. Okay, so guys, all my details will be lined off there at the bottom of the page. You can find my Tumblr link, you can find my Facebook. Also, you can now find ButterChocLocs at High Volume Salon in Thornton Heath. Details will be below as well. I will make another video detailing all of that, because that is just something that's so random and so crazy, and I'm really happy. And I will speak to you guys real soon with some more videos. Subscribe, please, like, comment. Sharing is caring. Bye.